Salutations. Okay. I can tell that the sickness is slowly starting to kick in now. That little parasite inside me. I'm having to... I feel dehydrated. I'm having diarrhea. And my headache. So, yeah, here's the starts of the downfall for a while. I said that eventually I'll start doing this, and yeah. Anyhow, Amy's making breakfast. The typical oatmeal. She's getting her salted butter and everything. I'm gonna go harvest some of the stuff out in the back. We got some basil and some mushrooms. We're gonna use some of that for some dinner soon. Oh. Yay! Now I'm making some hash browns. Breakfast. Anyways, so, as I said before, I'm kind of in quarantine. I can look out the window. I can get to a car to go somewhere, but I can't stay outside more than 5 minutes at a time to lessen the whole chance of a mosquito biting me and flying off and biting someone else and infecting them with the malaria parasite. So, yeah. And then every morning after this morning, I have to be back at the hospital, and they got to do the blood work and everything else every morning. And except for that one time when I have to go fly to Reno to go give a speech and I'll have all that. But that's on like the 26th, 27th. So, yeah. Good morning, everyone. I'm gonna get ready for breakfast, and I'll see you later. Hello. Daily routines. Yay, doing videos about my boring life inside. Luckily, Sheena's here.
That guest character is back. I'm gonna be a dark horse. I'm gonna be a breakout character.
Yeah, I love the lighting in the back, how it shines through my glowy wall.
It makes me look more important. Like I'm not actually an extra with a name.
Extra number 2. Show us your fish bat. We had to finish it. It failed last time.
So it basically, by and large, it succeeded. It was fine. The only issue was that there was a rip right along here, such that if it got bent one way, it was fine. If it got bent the other way, the core was a little bit exposed.
Failure.
And like, it was frustrating. It felt unfair at the time, but in hindsight, I kind of have to agree. There was some chance
it could hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Sadly.
And like, that was just enough of a chance that, yeah, I think I would have failed it too. So we glued up that bit. Lonness got a nickel this time instead of a penny because it fit better. And I guess she super glued that. Then I sealed that up, and then we actually put another layer of foam on either side. It's half the thickness of the ones we were using for the main body, but that way everything is sealed up.
Yeah, the foam I was going to use for a shield, it now went to that.
Yeah, and she was all like, it's fine, I can sacrifice this plan for you. And then I was like, hey, you know what? I actually have $8 in bills in my purse. Because I want to fucking get rid of them because I was trying to get rid of them. And then the store was like, actually, we have a sale on this. And I'm like...
Yes, that look. That exact look. That Weird Al Yankovic look, yes. Yes.
But yeah, anywho. So now, there should be no condition in which the core comes out unless the entire front rips off.
Which it might rip off on someone's armor because it's all
spiked and fucking, yeah.
I was doing the same thing. Anyways, yeah, unfortunately we can't practice because I'm stuck inside until I get cured.
Technically speaking, I mean, you could put on other clothing and gloves and your fencing mask and we could go do that, but I guess that does seem like a lot of effort.
Yeah, at least for today.
Yeah. Are you going to be going Sunday?
I'm going to attempt. I'm going to talk with the people at the place and see if I put on all my gear, gloves, and have no skin exposed, including my face, because I'll be wearing my fencing mask, I might be able to at least play Sunday. But I'll also have to find a ride to get me there and back.
Will Amy not be available then?
Unfortunately, it's a Sunday when Amy goes to church. So if I can find a ride, I might be able to.
Okay.
Anywho.
I'm gonna have to double check with Holly whether she has a car or not. Because there was a thing with Leo was like moving to New York, I think. And
Leo sold her car?
yeah, although I don't know, because
Shoot, I would have bought that car. It's great. Yeah, it has Lulu on it. Lulu, baby.
So they, whichever, I don't even know which one they prefer. If they even
Them.
they were gonna sell or give their car to Holly, and then her dad was like, "Yeah, that's a great idea. It's like we're not gonna take this to New York, right?"
But it's such a good car.
Right, and then their mom was like, "No, we should sell it." I don't actually know their mom, but I'm doing a generic mom voice because...
Well, how much are they selling it? Because I have some scratch now.
Yeah, that's exactly what Holly was doing. Holly was like, whatever you're selling it to, they're just going to fuck you over. I can pay you more, just as long as you let me do it in installments. And I didn't hear the end of that because my girlfriend doesn't actually talk to me very much.
We need to talk about that soon.
No, we need to talk about that soon, and it's going to be fucking tomorrow. If she tries to flake out on me...
No, if she flakes out on you, you come get me. I'm going to have a one-on-one talk with her of how to treat your significant other.
No, if she flakes out on me, I'm going to figure out where she is, and I'm going to drop in on her. Frankly.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, if only I wasn't confined. Hello, everyone. It's me, Lonness, again. And I'm here with Amy and Teresa. Teresa is a lady that has an interesting story. She's homeless, and sometimes she stops by our home, and we feed her and give her a couch to stay on when she needs it. And then she goes off on her merry way again for another few weeks, and then comes back again. Anyways, say hello, Teresa.
Hi there. How are you?
Hello. So, can you tell a little bit about your story of how you ran into us and how you got to your positions?
Absolutely. It just so happened that I was homeless in a situation where I was coming off a drug of choice that I was on, and it was very challenging for me. I felt very isolated, alone, angry at the world, and feeling really sorry for myself. So I took the isolation side of it, and I fell asleep at the park that's right close to this area.
Ravenna?
Ravenna, yes. And when I woke up, I was crossing by this house, this home, and something just told me to stop on in. So I did. And I knocked on the door, and you just so happened to be the one to open the door. And it was great. Something told me inside, I don't know if it was the spirits or the vibe or just the love that comes from this home, but it was everything that I needed at the moment.
That's what we try to be here.
Yes, yes. And when you have the little sign that says safe place, I saw that sign in many places, but I never felt the safetiness of it. And I knew it was a place to go, but to have it safe and feel the safetiness was a very insecure moment for me because I didn't feel safe. And I felt like these places that advertised it were very hypocritical of it. But when I came in here, I felt the love, the warmth, the aura and the compassion of your empathetic feelings for someone that was homeless. And
Well, a lot of us here, we've all been homeless at one time or another.
absolutely. And my transfer was not so much as you ladies are, but in similarities, a complete change. A complete change. It and
Oh no.
you all helped me on that one.
We try to be.
And you gave me a sofa to sleep on. You gave me encouraging words, spiritually and physically and mentally. And then when I saw you at Elizabeth Gregory House, I said, wow, you know, you were the ladies I needed, and you're still the ladies I will always be in need. But I'm not a needy person anymore. My needs are one to give away, as you gave to me. And I was very appreciative of it. It was very encouraging. And now that it's been, what, a year now? Almost a year and a half, Amy, since we've met?
Well, I'm not keeping track. But
Oh, I know. I found the wisdom, the knowledge, and also an understanding that sometimes you may miss a pearl, but you don't miss the knit. You know, even though I lost my pearl, I got my pearls back.
Oh.
And the knitting I leave to you ladies. I'll take the pearls and you do the knit. And
we're the nitwits, yeah.
Yes, yes. Of pearls and swine, Amy.
yes. Currently, right now, it's been 5 years since I went heavily into my drug of choice. And I just got out of court a few days ago on the 13th. And the judge was so impressed with me being barren, penniless, homeless, and widowed that she was like, and you're still doing this all on your own? And I said, yes. And she goes, you're doing it on your own. You're not court mandated. You're not forced into this situation. And, well, you don't have to, but you do. And that is something of a mentorship I would like to share with other people that come through my court. Because that's an inspiration in itself, Teresa. And even though I know you still have some insecure challenges mentally, I think spiritually that's going to overtake that. And that's what I'm going to share with anyone that is in your situation. Because if you're just the one to help so many, then those many may be just the one to help others. You're very positive in a very ugly situation. And so when you have this frustration of reacting in a negative way, because that's what brought you to court, it's understandable. And unfortunately, some people are very biased and they judge a book by its cover instead of actually opening the book and finding out what it's really all about. And that's the inspiration that I've gotten from you, Teresa, is that you're doing it. And every once in a while, you may fall down and scrape your knees and bump your head like I did already. You get back up. And most people can't do that. Most people will just stay seated. And but you don't. You still get back up. You may hurt a little. You may need a little more bandage.
Well, we all do
But
eventually.
you have opened up to people now where before you didn't. You would not ask for help. You would not be patient. You would not you know, get together and say, look, I need help, help me. And it's changed, and I can see that in you. And so I'm very, very impressed with you, Teresa. These ladies that are jealous and envious and don't have the understanding why you're doing it, or because they think that you're just doing it to get points or the extra candy on Halloween night, which is coming up.
Yep.
You're okay with just getting the rocks, like Charlie Brown.
Oh.
And I can see you doing something with that.
So, what's some words of wisdom you would let anybody who is seeing this? What's like a saying that you have?
The saying
Quote of
would
inspiration.
be, if there's so many against you, always remember you're still just one to make a difference in any life, with yourself, with others, or with anyone.
Oh, that's nice.
And those are the words I would say.
Oh. Amy, what's that one you always talk about?
Oh, which one?
Well, you always have this whole thing about, inviting people in, and what's the thing about,
Well, where there's room in the heart, there's room in the home.
yeah.
That's up to a certain point, of course, but still,
Absolutely.
it so happens that we have the largest homes in the world and the most homelessness.
Yes.
Now, there's some disconnect there, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
So the homeless problem is not so much a homeless problem,
Right.
but a hospitality
The
problem.
hospital.
Very much so.
Very much so. And to continue that, the connection. I feel that the string of connection has been broken, and I think it takes inspiring women or men or anyone to try to find that string. And it may take more than just one. It may take
Hey, we
two.
find it in our femininity, and
Yes, exactly.
probably more so than most cis people do, which is kind of
Absolutely.
interesting.
So I think sometimes we have to intertwine
Mm-hmm.
to make it stronger.
That's what
And then-
weaving's all about, yes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Keep the faith.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Teresa.
Welcome.